So class 8 social science. So Block Education Office Shimoga paper. So the first question. So this is complete with answers for question and answers also. So good example for native literature. Deepavamsha and Mahavamsha, or is it Suuki, or is it Indica, or is it Mudra Rakshasa? So the right answer is Mudra Rakshasa. Statement A. Chalukyas introduced a unique sculptural style is called Chalukya style in Indian architecture. So assertion, Aihole is one of the cradles of temple architecture. So the options are statement A is false. So B option is assertion or R is correct. So option C is both statement A and R are correct. So option D is both statement A and R are false. So the right answer is option C, both statement A and R are correct. So the third question, the advantages of democracy among the following are: democracy is based on the principle of equality. It provides an opportunity for the development of personality. Interest of the party becomes more important than the national interest. So, defections from one political party to another leads to unstable government. So, option A 1 and 3, option B 2 and 4, option C 3 and 4, option D 1 and 2. So the advantages of democracy among the following are, so the right options are 1 and 2. So option D is the right answer. The earliest Vedas is Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, Rig Veda and Atharva Veda. So the earliest Veda is Rig Veda. Option C is the right answer. The northern part of Babylon is called Akkad, whereas southern part is called as, is it land of rivers or Asterian, or is it Tigris, or is it Sumer? So the right option is option D, Sumer. The person who is called as father of inscription, is it Chandragupta Maurya, is it Ashoka, is it Bindusara, or is it Kanishka? So the right option is option A, Chandragupta Maurya. The country which has single citizenship. So options America or India or Canada or Switzerland. So the right option is India. Family is a political organization, or is it a financial institution, or it is an educational institution, or it is a social organization. So the right option is it is a social organization. So ninth question, sociology is the science of studying society, was said by Auguste Comte, or is it Karl Marx, or is it Maxwell, or is it Spencer? So the right answer is option A, Auguste Comte. Mistral is the best example of, is it local winds or seasonal winds or cyclonic winds or planetary winds? So the right option is local winds. The percentage of salts dissolved in the sea or ocean is it salty, is it salinity, is it mineral, or is it flood? So the right option is option B, salinity. The dangerous rays which is exerted from the sun is it carbon, is it beta, is it alpha, or is it ultraviolet rays? So the right answer is ultraviolet rays. Rajanna is given his pen to Ramu and takes fruits. It is distribution activity, or is it exchange activity, or is it consumption activity, or it is production activity? So the right answer is it is exchange activity. Total production of goods and services in a country in a year is called per capita income, or annual income, or national net profit. So the right answer is annual income. The act which provides registration for the partnership firms, so was it in 1932, or was it in 1936, or 1945, or 1951? So the right answer is 1932. Minimum numbers required to establish cooperative societies are, is it 5, 10, 13 or 15? It is 10. So now let us look into the questions. Class 8 question answers. So what are sources? The word source refers to the information found from manuscripts, inscriptions, coins and monuments. Importance of sources to historians: it helps historians in the reconstruction of our past. So we can know our history better. So when we have some sources such as manuscripts, inscriptions, coins and monuments. So next question, who wrote the book Kavi Raja Marga? So it was Amogha Varsha 1 who wrote Kavi Raja Marga, the earliest surviving literary work in Kannada, and Prashnottara Ratna Malika, a religious work in Sanskrit. So he was one of the important Kannada emperor, ruled Karnataka during Rashtrakuta Empire. So moving on to 19th question, what is animal husbandry? Animal husbandry refers to livestock raising. See, livestock is nothing but a sheep, a cow, pigs, then hens and all these. So when you rear them, so it is called as the livestock raising and selective breeding. So it is the management and care of animals in which the genetic qualities and the behavior of animals are further developed for profit. So these farmers, along with farming, they can have these animals being reared for an extra profit. So a large number of farmers depend upon animal husbandry for their livelihood. Define barter system. Barter is an alternative method of trading where goods and services are exchanged directly for one another without using money as an intermediary. See, sometimes what happens, if I have grown ragi and somebody has grown paddy, so we exchange our things. So there is no money involved over here as an intermediary. So it is an old method of exchange also. So people exchanged services and goods for other services and goods in return. So moving on to the next one, 21st, explain the town system of Indus Valley civilization. The town planning system of Indus Valley civilization has impressed many archaeologists. So they systematically planned their residential houses, public buildings and streets and had proper drainage systems. All homes were well connected to the drains of the roads. So they were very well systematically, they had built their houses, they had planned their cities and streets and drainage also. So next question, describe the Kamala, the one who was found in Midnapore. See, Amala and Kamala were two young girls discovered living with wolves in 1920 near Midnapore, India. So Amala, the young girl, died after only a year, but Kamala lived until 1929. So when she died of typhoid fever, the girls had been raised by a family of wolves. So they were founded by Ravenda Jal. So the next question, how can we conserve oceans? So use less water to excess runoff and waste water will not flow into the ocean. Choose non-toxic chemicals and dispose of herbicides, pesticides and cleaning products properly. Cut down on what you throw away. Choose sustainable seafood. So how can we conserve oceans? So we should cut off wasting waters and everything. So we should not allow all the waters uncleaned to enter the ocean. So non-toxic chemicals like soaps it could be, or hand wash and all these we should not use much. So these herbicides, pesticides which all are chemicals and cleaning products also, we should not run into the ocean. So we should cut down all these things and we should use sustainable seafood to conserve the ocean. So next question, name the 4 major types of winds. So the 4 major types of winds are planetary wind, so trade wind, so then we have periodic winds, monsoon winds, then we have variable winds which are cyclones, local winds, Lu and Chinook. Explain the methods to acquire citizenship. See, our Indian constitution provides certain provisions with regards to the acquisition of citizenship in India. from Articles 5 to 11. There are certain ways like birth registration, descent, neutralization, and incorporation of territory through which a person can acquire citizenship in India. So we have some article like 5 to 11 where how we can get the citizenship of India is been described over there, and there are certain ways like if you're born and if registration happens over here, and if you are a past descent like your grandparents, your parents are from India, and naturalization, so if you're staying for a long time, and the incorporation of the territory, so by all these you can gain the citizenship of India. So production and consumption are influenced on national income. Explain. See, the level of production in an economy is inductive of its capacity to generate wealth and create employment opportunities also for the people who are living. Higher levels of production generally leads to increased national income. See, if we produce more and more, then our income will be more. So as more goods and services are available for sale both domestically and internationally. See, any goods, it could be domestically means inside our India we are selling it, and internationally, so out of India we are selling. So then we are going to get higher leads and higher profit. The period of Guptas is called as the Golden Age. Why? See, the Gupta age in ancient India has been called the Golden Age of India because of the many achievements in the field of art, science, literature, and the Indians made under the Guptas. The prosperity under the Guptas initiated a period of splendid accomplishment in arts and science. See, in the field of arts and science, they made huge accomplishment, means they did many things which you can't even judge that they are not bigger or anything like that. So the period splendid means it flourished with accomplishments, with more of arts and science. So next is, Johnny hit has come. Draw the diagram of the earth's crust and locate the parts. Please look into your textbooks for this. So next one, explain the importance of labor. See, labor is an active factor of production. See, if you want to produce more, then you need more of labor. It is the factor that starts production. Land and capital alone cannot start any production. See, if you have land, if you have capital means you have some money, you can't start any production. You need labor. Labor is very important. So they are passive factors, means they are not so important, but without that you can't even do anything. They need the active factor of production, that is labor, to be productive themselves. So the next question, the functions of the local self-governments are important in the development of village. Substantiate means explain. This is for 4 marks, so you have to write more like a page. See, functions of local self-government, the primary objective of these local bodies is to promote local economic development, social justice, and infrastructure development. See, what do? Economic development and social justice, infrastructure development. The various functions of the local government include, so what all they do, what functions they do actually? Build basic infrastructure like transport, roads, power lines, schools, hospitals, and etc. To construct and maintain community assets. What are community assets? It could be like hospitals, roads, and all these. To promote the development of agriculture. How? By proper management of irrigation and water schemes, land improvement, and soil conservation. So next, what do? They promote education also. Next, to enhance health facilities and promote awareness about health. So they enhance health facilities, means it could be vaccination for children or elders, and the hospitals, whatever is being required, so they look after that. They promote awareness, like for typhoid it could be a cholera or dengue. They provide awareness. They have some mics in autos, they come around, they distribute pamphlets, and all these, they give awareness about health. To promote small scale industries of the villages, it could be pottery, it could be the goldsmiths or the ironsmith, and all these things, what small industries they do in the villages, so they help them out. So small scale industries. To develop social forestry, dairy, poultry, and animal husbandry. So to develop the forest, it could be the dairy development, new infrastructure of the dairy, it could be, or the new instruments which could be involved over there. Poultry, so how can these farmers can do poultry much better. Animal husbandry, like rearing of pigs, cows, sheep, and all these rabbits and all, how they can do much better in a scientific way. So they give information and they help out the farmers also. The local government bodies are also responsible for implementing a wide variety of schemes that the state government comes up with to develop the rural and the urban areas. So whatever the state government brings up the the schemes and all, so these local government bodies help the rural side people and the urban area people to know it much better and get the benefit out of it. In order to help local bodies understand how best to govern, the Indian Institute of Local Self-Government was established in 1926. The institute acts as the perfect guide to all the urban local bodies and spread awareness about what? About the urban education, capacity building and governance. See, All India Institute of Local Self-Government helps the local government bodies upgrade their skills and knowledge for carrying out effective administration. They also ensure the proper implementation of various development programs. See, this local self-government was established in 1926. So, these actually they guide all the urban local bodies, they spread awareness, and I told you they help in building up education or capacity building and the governance. So, how it is ruled and all those things comes under the governance. So, All India Institute of Local Self-Government helps the local government bodies to upgrade their skills to know more about effective administration. So they also ensure the proper implementation, means whether properly all the schemes are implemented, are taken care of, are undergoing the process and all those things. So that's all. The map is there. I'll upload it now.